I'm doing this because we have a lot of things going on with the Lake Claire Lodge, a lot of things going on with my nutritional energetics program, and kind of things in between. So I used to keep them separate. I had kind of a separate life as an energy worker and working with all sorts of people around the globe, which you know who you are, and I love connecting with you. If anybody's here today, finally got the Be Live system going, I think. So if anybody's here today, I think from Facebook, you have to actually click on something to join the chat. From YouTube, it's on Nutritional Energetics YouTube. You can be in the chat from there. Unfortunately, I guess that's the way that Facebook works it. But if you're here, say hello and tell me where you're from. I love seeing people chime in from all over the world. We've had, all sorts of folks visiting the lodge, more probably closer to home in the past couple of years, but from all over the world, from the Lake Claire Lodge. And we have developed, before I go through the lodge, I'll say I'm just going to do an update of what the lodge is, what's going on with the lodge. We have a couple of great programs coming up in March, what's going on with nutritional energetics. And I have I'm going to save the big announcement for next time, but I'm very, very excited to be on another international forum with nutritional energetics in April. I'll save that big announcement later, and just some general things going on. So hello, everybody, and welcome to my world. Finally pulling it all together and not being so schizophrenic about it. I'm the executive chef here at the Lake Claire Lodge. My family and I, of course, run the place. Got a really unique history of being built by my great aunt and uncle. I'll do the short version. Built by my great aunt and uncle in late 1800s, sold out of the family to a family named Jarvis, bought by the Homeyers in 1965. I used to work for them. In first and second grade, my husband asked me a short joke about marriage. I was on the slide and I fell over and broke my wrist. So I don't know if that was a warning or a premonition, but I am now married to him and we operate this beautiful place. It has, if you actually go to, let me put this on the crawler here, to lakeclairelodge.com/webcam. This is our main website, Lake Claire Lodge /webcam. You will see a beautiful lakefront, and that's our live web. Why is that not showing the whole thing? It should be. Let's put it on as title, show. There we go. I think you can see the whole thing. lakeclairelodge.com/web. It's webcam. I'm not sure why that whole thing is not showing. We'll hide that and try again in a bit. But it's lakeclairelodge.com/webcam. And, okay, I won't play around with that, but it's supposed to show in title there. So maybe that's Be Live today. I don't know. Again, sorry about that. But lakeclairelodge.com/webcam, beautiful lakefront down there. And it's said to have an energy portal. I was talking to somebody last night. We were watching the full moon is out. I think it's tonight is the actual full moon. But at night, you can even see the beautiful snow. When the moon is out, beautiful snow. You can see across the lake. It was like the sun was out last night. It's beautiful down there. On Fridays and Saturdays for the next few weekends, between about 3:30 and about 8 o'clock at night, you'll be able to see our sleigh go by. We have beautiful sleigh rides done by Lucky Clover Farm. And we do these lantern-lit sleigh rides, meaning there are about 20 or 30 kerosene lanterns in the woods. And they do a beautiful 30-minute sleigh ride, come in for our speakeasy dinner. That's the fun we've been having this winter in our speakeasy. And what we've created actually is our own Giggle Water. This started just as a fun thing and has morphed into this full weekend Friday, Saturday event. That's the only thing we do in our restaurant. And it's been giving people the last couple of years, especially, just a reason to laugh and a reason to have a little bit of fun. You need the password when you come in the door, so you can't come in the restaurant or the speakeasy downstairs unless you have the password. We do a little mini raid that's very family friendly. We even added light and sound this year. So we have what looks like a cop car driving up to the window. well, there's lights on, a little bit of audio effects, and we have a little mini raid where people have to hide their booze or whatever they're drinking in the tables. Upstairs, it's in the bread boxes, and we have a little funny money so they can bribe the cops if they want to. So we just have a little fun, and it makes people smile and giggle. So we've been really proud, actually, to offer this as a really fun thing that's been going on through the winter. We have a couple more weekends, a couple specialty weekends coming up. I know the lodgings are booked for the next 2 weekends, but there's always changes. But you can come as an outsider if you're staying in the area to our speakeasy dinner and sleigh rides. You book that on lakeclearlodge.com. I'll see if this little media here will work again. But you book that at lakeclearlodge.com. Let me put that across. There we go. There's a crawler. The events that are coming up are at lakeclearlodge.com/events. March 4th and 5th is our Liquid Gold weekend. So we'll be doing everything from the Giggle Water to water infusions, kind of something like that. There's love at its highest. You can put that on a glass of water and you will have love in your water. Yes, that's kind of what nutritional energetics is a bit about. Some fun things like that. So you can put that on your water and drink some love at the highest level. That's kind of the things we work with frequency. So, but we'll be doing maple syrup, Giggle Water, the history of beer, and really, the history of beverages is all about fermented beverages, which were healthy. So we go into that a little bit within the speakeasy. Also, what my husband alludes to in the little speakeasy talk that he does, as this area years and years ago was all about, my speakers weren't on, so I hope that my voice was coming through. Was all about tuberculosis healing. So this was the healing woods. And they had their discrepancies there too. Some people were quarantined, some people weren't allowed in places, and some people were totally welcome to the community where they ate in community. They were actually not supposed to talk about any kind of negative things. It was all about being positive and healing. And this was called the Healing Woods because of that. There was also pine in the air. Pine is a very good respiratory antidote, if you want to say that. So we make pine mint tea here. If you have pine, it's been shown to be very, very good right now for what's going on. So we make pine mint tea. So that's kind of another food fun thing we do. I think we're all about food, frequency, and fun. We try and have some fun in whatever we do. So the March 4th and 5th weekend, we do have availability for that. I hope you can make it. It's all about Liquid Gold, just a few fun things. We'll still be having sleigh rides. So there's still that. The weekend of the 11th and 12th of March, we will have, I'll keep that love at highest level up. We are going to have a couples weekend. So that's going to be really fun. It'll be the last weekend of sleigh rides. So that'll be really fun to come, just do some couples fun, a little bit of aphrodisiac foods and fun, and just kind of ending the season out with a couples event. You don't have to be a couple. Certainly families can come. It'll be the last weekend of sleigh rides. But just if you're a couple and you want to come and have some fun, miss something going on at Valentine's Day, and not going south, we are having a fun couples weekend, March 11th and 12th, that weekend. So check that out at lakeclearlodge.com. On the frequency and fun front, there's the F's again. Like I said, I'll save the big announcement for something I'm going to be doing in April for nourishing your multidimensional body. I'm very, very excited about that. Some of my programs. Also, I'm in a program called IAWSOME, which is a growing group of practitioners and folks who want to be in a healing community. And I do the nourishing your multidimensional body within there and some very specific things. So it's really wonderful. I also do bioacoustics and voice frequency, I guess you could say analysis for what's going on in your body. Our body are just a major, sometimes mess, sometimes coordinated event of frequencies, and we're learning to decode those. What do those mean when you have, say, a spike protein? I can tell you that. If you're concerned at all about them, if you feeling off, email me at info@lakeclarelodge.com, and we can take a look. It's a fascinating look at frequencies. It's a look at how your body systems are doing. Our voice has our feedback in. And to explain that a little bit more, if you actually go to our YouTube, I'll post all these things under this presentation. I just did a really fun webinar with my friend Kathleen Nagy. She is the sound lady, and she also does bioacoustics, and we did a show called Humming for Health. We have the technology right inside ourselves, and it's amazing, but we also have outer technology to help us, because many of us just need that boost to get going, or to learn what the technology inside ourselves is. So I also teach, I guess you could say, body technology and ways that you can balance your system. I've done this myself. Some of them have saved my life, and I want to share those with you, plus the bioacoustics and how we can look at our voice. And I'm looking at the clock at 1:11, so I love that. How we can use our voice as our biofeedback mechanism. Now, if you watch the Humming for Health, there's a lot of good tidbits in there. I thought we got a lot of little things, kind of spontaneously got a lot of really good things in there. But if you just hum, that is your own biofeedback. Your voice is your own biofeedback. So I challenge you, if you're not feeling good at any point, just hum. When you close your mouth, you keep your sound in, and it's back into your body. So that's just a quick tip of some of the really simple things that we have as a biofeedback mechanism of our own body. And it's really, really cool. I do have some really cool glasses that we have for the speakies. I'll go back to that for just a minute. If you have liquid in there, you can see it better, but they're bullet glasses. Aren't they cool? So we added these to our speakeasy event just because it was a really whole lot of fun. So we have these really huge mugs. We have coffee mugs with a bullet in them. So this is something that we do to always update and upgrade ourselves for the events that we're doing. Our speakeasy has just taken off as a wonderful, fun thing, and people have really been having a good time. This is a glass as well. You probably can't see it too much. There's an engraving there. I'll post these in case you want to see them. But there's an engraving there. I think you can probably see that a little bit better with the with the cranberry juice in there. It's our logo that our kids did and a friend. So we like to keep things in-house. We do a lot of creative things, and really do a lot of fun things, I think. So one, I hope you can join us at the Lake Claire Lodge, either in this month, February 2022, March 2022, a couple of weekends. We have some events. You can take a look at those at lakeclarelodge.com/events, as well as the upcoming ones, which are some wellness happenings that are going on both online and on site. So you can take a look at those. Again, I'll put below how you can, hey Pat, I'll put below how you can join iAwesome for free and come into that format, which is a really, really awesome community. It's the International Academy for Universal Self-Mastery. And I'm a faculty member in there with a great group of people. Free to come in and browse around. There's different programs there as well. So I hope to see you soon in the Adirondack Alps or online with Nutritional Energetics. Take care, everybody, and stay nourished.